The story of Peanut the little gray squirrel and the intense developments surrounding him, while humorous on the surface, carries deeper complexities. In the end, this unfortunate incident isn't just about the rigid enforcement of laws or compassion for a reluctant pet. It's a story about what we value as a society and how we address issues in everyday life. It's reasonable to ask, was it truly necessary to spend a substantial budget to send an entire team to Pine City just to deal with a dangerous squirrel and a small raccoon? The mission to protect public health and prevent rabies is undoubtedly noble, but the New York Department of Environmental Conservation's EC approach seems a bit excessive, almost as if they were seeking an adventure. Perhaps, for them, a monotonous workday made DEC officers eager for a different kind of task. But if that's the main reason, then perhaps they should reconsider whether the DEC is truly the right job for them. The story of Peanut and Fred is also a reminder that social media fame can sometimes lead to unforeseen consequences. Peanut is not the first star to suffer setbacks in the pursuit of fame, and perhaps his popularity attracted unwanted attention from the authorities. Sometimes, even an influential squirrel on social media is no match for the power of the state. This case brings to mind stories that law enforcement officers love to share about their dangerous adventures. Imagine 4 men, Steve, Mike, Tony, and Bill, each working for a different agency, sitting together, proudly recounting their recent exploits. Steve from the FBI starts by describing a kidnapping case he solved, rescuing a hostage without any casualties. Mike, a state trooper, recounts the capture of a serial killer on his way to buy more chainsaws. Tony from the IRS chimes in with his story about uncovering a $2 million tax evasion scheme. Less thrilling, but still significant. Then it's Bill's turn, working for the DEC, to share his grueling battle with Peanut, the famous squirrel, and his companion Fred. Bill's story may not sound as thrilling as a kidnapping or a serial killer, but as he declares, it's one of the most dangerous assignments he's ever faced. His colleagues might look on in confusion, learning that his adversaries were a squirrel and a raccoon, 2 small creatures that even had names. Through this humorous story, we can see that law enforcement sometimes requires subtlety and consideration, rather than rigidity. The Peanut and Fred incident is a vivid example of the risks and responsibilities that come with online fame, and a reminder that popularity alone is no match for state authority. Thank you for joining me in this analysis of Peanut the squirrel's case.